this video I'm going to work on the rear bumper of the BM. The original plan was to make a mould of this MX-5 bumper, extend it and modify it to fit the rear bumper on the BMW, but to save myself some time I bought this chaser bumper. It came cut in half and then the fella just bought another one. So it came with this sheet, put it back together again. Doesn't really matter to me that it's cut in half. So I've done some measurements from the bump strip line down 26.5 centimeters, and I measured the front bumper as well and it's the same. So I'm going to cut this 27, give myself some trimming room and cut this bottom half off and we'll go from there. That's the bumper all mocked up now. I have it screwed on all the way around and the join, the middle here is screwed to pull it back. This side here I need to take a wee bit off because everywhere else is measuring 26.5, but this side here is measuring 27, and then when you go a wee bit over here it goes to 29. So got to trim a wee bit off here now, lift it up, and then I can take it off and start fiberglassing this. Okay, so that worked quite well. It's all stuck to that slam panel now. And I'm going to run some fiberglass along here to strengthen it. And then I'm going to try and fiberglass these ends in, add a bit of strength to them. I'll do this bit here as well. Most of this will be cut away for the tow bar, but I need to join it to cut it. So yeah, plenty to get along with. We messed around with these ends to try and get this lined up. So what I've done is put some screws in along here, space it out, and then I'll fiberglass them screws in and fiberglass this to this. And then once that's dry, I will go around the back and fiberglass the back too. Because fiberglass doesn't really like to stick to the plastic too much, so hopefully these screws will help with adhesion. Is that the word I'm looking for? Right, so let's get that done. It's a few days later, so the bottom half is now fiberglass to the top half quite well. And what I've done here is I flat welded this down and then took the screws out, countersink the holes, and just to push them in a bit deeper so when I fiberglass over the top of them you can't see them. So I'm going to run some fiberglass paste over the top of this here, and then hopefully that'll take up most of it, and then the filler will do the rest. And then there's a hole back and the other side to do. So I'm going to use this belt sander belt and an old number plate to try and get this flat. Might work. Because this bumper was off a chaser, the exhaust port is on the driver's side. I need mine on the passenger side. So what I'm going to do is cut out the shape on the passenger side first, bring it across, set it on top of this here, cut it out, and it should be matching or close enough to matching, so I can just fiberglass one in each side, and then that will be that done. Another thing ticked off the list, and I have fiberglass on my arm again. But yeah, cut out here, bring it over, set it on, draw around it, cut it out, swap them around, fiberglass them, bada bing, bada boom! That's those cut out. They will fit in. Maybe not as nice as I would have liked, but I just can't wait to paint this, to be honest with you. I kind of just want to rip the car, but I get myself into these situations. Didn't go on as nicely as I planned, but it is all even all around now. I had to put a screw in here and I glued a bolt down there just to space it out, but it's on there now, so I'm going to put some fiberglass on. So this fiberglass is cured now, so I can take this off and hopefully I don't rip the bit I'm trying to stick on off. So that's them both on now. There's some high spots and low spots, so I'm going to hit it with a flat wheel first. Try and level a few wee joints out, and then I'll put some fiberglass paste on top of that there. Again, filler. Blah 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 blah, you know what I'm talking about. Been quite a while since the last time I did any work on this rear bumper, and I can't remember what I've recorded and what I haven't recorded, so I'm going to do a wee recap. The passenger side is pretty good. The exhaust port's been moved from the driver's side to the passenger side. I have cut a hole for the tow bar. That's the port for the exhaust filled up, and this side pretty good as well. I've got a few wee bits I need to go over and fill, so I'm going to do one last coat of filler in this, and then I'll put it in the car and you can see it.